Alright, it's time to talk about Alien Resurrection. Or Alien 4. It's the fourth one in the franchise. This is a good film. Like, it has problems, but also I think it's good. Yes, definitely better than 3. I'm definitely putting it above 3. Obviously below 1 and 2, but it's above 3. It does feel very late 90s, early 2000s ish. I don't know. It's hard to quantify that. Like, it's. I'm trying to figure it out. It's in my head. It feels very much that era, and I'm trying to work it out in my head what that actually means. But my brain is just like, no, it's very that. It's very that. Yeah, so it's like, it feels very. I think it's the clothing. The era was like very much like leather trousers type thing, very low cut kind of tops for women, or exposed midriffs. I think Jason X is probably the most the film I've seen recently, which is feels very much of the era. This is not as bad as that, but I don't know. It feels, to me, it feels very much of the era. Like, it doesn't feel very futuristic, should I say? Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Let's actually talk about the film. So Ripley's back, except it's not Ripley. It's a clone of Ripley. She's Ripley 8, the 8th one, which is crazy. It's crazy that Scotty was just like, I am fucking done. And then was like, I am fucking back. I think she got paid. She got paid well. Like, yeah. She was very much done with this franchise, and then all of a sudden was like, hey guys, I'm back. It's like, ho ho, that woman got paid, and good for fucking her. Just very much good for her. Like, I think she also got a producer credit as well. And it's just like, oh, she got paid, because she was like, I'm done with this franchise. And they're like, do you want to come back? And she's like, no. Swag of, big loot bag of money. All right, I'm back. Yeah, she's a clone. She's like a kind of superhero-esque. She's kind of got superhero ability. She can sense the xenomorphs now. And she kind of has like, I want to say, spidey sense type thing. And like, really good reflexes. She's basically Spider-Man. Ripley is now is Spider-Man, Spider-Woman. No, Spider Ripley. So Spider Ripley is super strong. Well, not super strong, but stronger. And more badass. Very much that kind of badass martial arts woman. Like I said, there we go. This is the elements. I'm like, it feels again very like late 90s, early noughties. Yeah. It's written by Joss Whedon. Though I don't think he was. Luckily, he's not. He wasn't involved in a lot of the production, which apparently he has problems with. But maybe that's probably for the actor's benefit, shall we say, that he wasn't actually a director. Probably for everyone's benefit that he wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. I always say this film's better. It just feels like a more cohesive story. It doesn't. So, no, I said I watched the special edition for the previous film. This one I didn't watch the special edition because again, I consulted I consulted my alien expert, who let me know that they didn't really add much in the extras. It just wasn't worth watching, so I was like, cool, ain't watching it. I watched the original. And also the director also just doesn't approve of it. Yeah. I remember reading that the kind of director says, nah, don't approve of it, which is like, okay. I'm just looking at yeah. Their preferred version is the theatrical cut. So that's fair. So I was like, okay. Yeah, it's not like the previous one where the film was a complete mess. And they kind of fixed issues with it. Or Aliens, where James Cameron was just like, no, this is the preferred version. I prefer this version. It adds in a lot of stuff that I just had to cut because people were like, I don't want to sit through long movie. I don't want to do that. When am I going to pee? Which is honestly a concern for me personally, but yeah, no, just don't go to the theatre. I don't like the theatre. Not the theatre, the cinema. I just don't like, I like to pee. I just like to go pee. I want to be able to pause it when I can. Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. No, I'm good. Just nah, I'm good. But yeah, it's yeah. So that's why I didn't watch it personally. I don't think this one had as much trouble as the previous film. Because oh, sorry, I just looked. It's like because apparently Josh Whedon wrote with had a third act on Earth with a final part on Earth itself. Whedon wrote 5 versions of the final act, none of which ended up in the film. It's kind of annoying because they do set up like the going to Earth at the end of the film, where you're like, oh, cool, and then you look at it and realize. So I don't know if AVP takes place after Alien, Alien Resurrection, so I say. I don't know where it takes place in the timeline, but I guess we'll look into that when I do those, because those are the next films we're doing. So I'll look into it then. So yeah, so we've got that, and but yeah, it's honestly I just enjoyed it. Like, is it bad? No. I think it's good. Honestly, it has the advantage of not being the film that kind of shat on fucking Aliens. Yeah, this film was just picking up the pieces of fucking Alien 3, and trying to make a good story out of that, which is impressive to manage to do a good story after Alien 3, because that was a bad film. Definitely prefer this. It's obviously not better than the previous film. I'm not saying that. It'd almost be better as its own thing, maybe, but nah. Yeah, because we got the new queen, who's so Ripley was pregnant, but then it's confusing how they cloned her, but then gestated an alien within. I'm very confused by that, but that's fine. Then the new queen basically was part human, who gives birth to the fucking creature from my nightmares. Let's be honest. That one that's a no bueno. It's a no bueno. No. Nope. It's creepy as fuck. Probably one of the creepiest creatures. Like, obviously, the alien is not the nicest thing to look at, but that thing is creepy as fuck. Yeah, no, mate, nah. But yeah, when I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, this film, this is good. Like, it's not great. It has problems, but it feels almost, I don't want to say generic, but I don't know. Yeah, it's you basically have a kind of bunch of like space pirates who sell people. I think they sell people. I don't remember if they said, but yeah, they're not the nicest people. The space pirates. Space pirates. So they're kind of not the greatest, but they kind of get their comeuppance a little bit. Since most of them die. What? And this is another one. Like I look at it and go, look at the cast. Like again, ignoring Sigourney Weaver because obviously she's in all the first 4 films. You got Winona Ryder, who's like a bishop type robot, android. Yeah, android. Who, yeah, I should mention this film takes place 200 years after the previous film, I think. So there's been advantages, and yeah, the kind of robots have kind of done their own thing, and she's like the first one of the not one of the first, but like an android built by androids. You got Ron Perlman in it. Yeah, beautiful. I love Ron Perlman. Anytime you can get Ron Perlman in anything, he's I love him. Just like, yep. Any more Ron Perlman, and obviously, yeah, he was in Star Trek, so it's always a plus. Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember. There's the creepy doctor who was also in Star Trek. I can't remember the actor's name. Just looking at Wikipedia, going, oh, what was his name? What was his name? We're gonna find out what his name was. What his name is that the guy? No, that is not the guy. No, that is not the guy. There are quite a few other people in this film that I'm like, yep, those are pretty cool guys, like pretty cool actors. I wouldn't know them if you said their names at me. I can't find them. Is this the guy? No, I think I've looked at the same. Gone back to the same actor. Anywho, I can't find him. But yeah, it's creepy scientists being creepy. Doing creepy scientist things. Yeah, it's basically they finally got a hold of aliens, which is kind of what the Wayland Yutani have been trying to get hold of since the first film. Yeah, because they're always like, meh, people are expendable, fuck them. Which is kind of rude, a little bit rude of them. But they're assholes, and they're capitalists, and everyone knows capitalism is bad. Just saying it right now. Fuck capitalism. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think everything else. Yeah, the alien, the creepy ass alien gets sucked out into the fucking airlock, and that's it's disgusting. He also does kill the alien queen as well. It's one of probably the most disgusting one I've seen. Like, I don't mean in a bad way. I just mean like it looks like looks kind of disgusting. And I guess that's what, if you're into that for your horror film, that's good. More power to you. But yeah, like I said, I do like this film. Is it great? No, but it's good. It, like I said, it picks up the pieces of 3 because I think 3 is the weakest one so far. I think that's a lot to do with shitting all over 2. Let's be honest. And also just being a mess of a film. A whole mess of production. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling. The next 2 films I'm going to do. I'll do them back to back. Is the 2 Alien versus Predator films. I won't look this up yet. I'll probably just wait until I actually start the films and kind of have a look. But I don't know if where they take place in the timeline, or if they're kind of their own thing. I don't know. But I'm going to get to them soon. Very soon. I'm going to watch those 2 films back to back. So we're going to look forward to that. And hopefully soon we'll get back to Halloween. I'm waiting for the Halloween set. I'm thinking about taking a quick break in the middle of this to finish the Halloween films. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how long those films are, because if they're quite long, I may have to figure some stuff out. When I'm going to do it. Because I might be up for a while if I'm doing those films. Yep, that's enough rambling for me. Look forward to those. I think I'm doing some Godzilla soon, if you're interested in those. Or also I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So come check it out. Now I say, live long and prosper. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.